Nice job splitting them off there. Yeah, get your free kills on the Zealots. There you go. That's what sentries are good for. You say it all the time. Sentries win games. Man, those sentries have been what have been providing Quadruple X Anthony with all of his kills here on these ramp situations. And he's probably going to do it again. Come on, Pasquale. What are you doing, man? It's happening to you over and over and over again. Go ahead, grab a Colossi, grab a Warp Prism, get something so you can get inside this base, because that ramp just ain't happening right now. And your boy Anthony, Quadruple X, has busted out 3 more gateways here, so he's got a total of 6, so he's going to be able to reinforce out the yin-yang. Pasquale does effectively get up the ramp, force fielding off the units in the back. Not that effective of force field. Blink! There goes the blink. The blink came into play, making those force fields completely useless at this point. And oh my gosh, Pasquale is just applying some serious pressure here. What do you think your boy Anthony can do? I mean, there's some great micro. He's having to bust out his probes.
It's never a good thing when you're busting your probes out on the line to take out some stalkers, but he's doing a pretty good job focusing down. Pasquale's kind of, you know, mishmash with his stalkers here, like picking off some probes. He's like, I don't know, he's not really focusing very well, and he may have just cost himself a lot of his army there by not focusing down and not utilizing that blink. I think meanwhile Anthony has been allowed to pretty much repel this attack amazingly so. Looking at the income tab, he actually somehow ends up with he's only got 17 harvesters, so he needs to get some more out there, but he's moving out. I don't know if I agree with that, and there's an engagement here, zealot on zealot action. The focus, and again, it is the focus on Anthony. He's actually focusing down units and being able to take them down. Meanwhile, the Pasquale stalkers are just attacking whatever, and as are zealots. So, you got to give him credit that now he's doing the little micro back and move thing with his stalkers. So you got to give him credit for that, just out microing here.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Anthony was a platinum or diamond level player. You generally don't see very nice job. He's going to go ahead and take down this proxy pylon. Has just been such a pain for him. Just allowing unlimited reinforcements to come in. Oh yeah, this is kind of an interesting situation. Okay, Protoss versus Protoss, Naga Caverns, neither one with an expansion right now, and those minerals are looking awfully low in both of their mains. So I would imagine that both players are going to kind of pull back. Yep, there goes the expansion. Took the words right out of my mouth. Pasquale drops his Nexus down. Wouldn't be surprised to see Anthony do the same. He is a little low on the minerals right now, so I would imagine as soon as he gets close to 400, yeah, there goes that probe. Excuse me, heading out towards his expansion. So both players kind of taking a breath here, realizing that their economy needs to be attended to.
Yeah, absolutely, and Anthony is not placing that Nexus. I don't know where he's going exactly. He's just kind of moving around. Maybe he's checking this upper area to want us to see if Pasquale has expanded up there, or maybe he's planning to expand up there himself. It's rather risky, I would think, to be that close. Oh, see, he's just kind of hanging out. That is where he's choosing to expand, really close. I don't know about that. It might work out though. There's a chance that Pasquale will never even check up there, never expect, because you would think that would be one of Pasquale's second or perhaps third expansion. So, tricky play can work really well. It's always good to kind of keep your opponent off balance, keep him guessing. So we'll see how well that works out in the end. Meanwhile, the Nexus for Pasquale has finally come up. I mean, we're just kind of a little bit of a calm here as that force from Pasquale is just kind of sitting there, stalkers and zealots. I would like to see, the leg upgrades are now coming, so I would like to see maybe well, I said I would like to see some immortals. We do see an immortal from Anthony coming out. I'd like to see a little higher tier units here at this point. I do not expect both players to just sit with zealots and stalkers the whole time and sentries. The sentries for Anthony have been really winning him this game, so maybe Pasquale should think about adding those to his army to spice things up a little bit.
He definitely should. I mean, Blink Stalkers obviously are a good counter to that. Charge lots, too. If you can catch your opponent out of position, those charge lots can just get in there so fast. It doesn't matter how you think you're splitting off those units. They'll just run around the force field and just buck on in there. I love that about charge lots. And honestly, I like Anthony's comp right now a lot better. I mean, just having a couple like if you have 2 immortals, if you have 3 immortals, actually, that's the money shot right there, Danny, because you can go ahead and 3 4 immortals is the money shot. My apology. With 4 immortals, you can 3-shot. You can 1-shot stalkers with those. My apologies. So it's just boom, 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 death after death. I like to do that when I'm playing Protoss. So we'll see if he goes ahead and utilizes that. Anthony going ahead and sending his SCVs across the map to go ahead and fill up this expansion that he just picked up. And let's see if he can get this saturated right now. As we look at the income tab, things are actually pretty even at this point. Pasquale with a little bit of an advantage, but things have evened up. So I think we're going to be looking at a pretty sick, epic battle here in the near future.
Yeah, absolutely. And Pasquale has added an immortal to his army, so we're looking at very, very similar comps, except there's just one more immortal for Anthony and these sentries. And those are going to make the difference. They made the difference in the last exchange. Pasquale had this game won, I felt, had it not been for some really nice sentry play early, and then some almost, I have to say, poor micro from Pasquale later, and followed by some nice micro from Anthony, and pulling his probes off the line. So we'll see if he can remedy that this time around. Here comes Pasquale moving out. Looks like he's got, you see that proxy pylon ready to go down. So he's like, I'm ready for round 2 to fight.
Round 2. Well, let's see if he can make it effective. If this proxy goes down, that's going to be super duper effective for him. I'd like to see Anthony go ahead and drop a pylon or 2 over at this expansion he has on the left-hand side. That would allow him to drop in some sneaky units into Pasquale's base. Here we go. Pasquale moving in, going up that ramp. Oh, and there's the force fields making all the difference right now, splitting up. Oh, there's the blink stalkers that we were talking about, countering that, and those blink stalkers getting into the game. Oh my god, so many sentries blocking off all these units, these immortals, just pumping these stalkers full of lead. I can feel the shots from here. This blink stalkers is basically blinking into doom as these force fields have just got these charge lots all jigged up, and those charge lots just trying to do a dance to get out of there. It looks like we have some serious cussing from Pasquale. I'm not sure what he was trying to say, but it looks like it was a 4-letter word, so it's one of the good ones. And Anthony moving in here, going to take care of this proxy pylon in the middle of the map. He's got that observer. He's going to move that across the map. Oh, charge lot charging in there. He had a little bit too much ire in his blood because he died. And Pasquale, I mean, what can you see Pasquale doing here? He's busting out a whole bunch of stalkers at that expansion, but I'm seeing a really superior force from TWis Anthony. As you always say, sentries are just such a clutch unit.
Yeah, absolutely. And here they all go. He pumped out a bunch of stalkers to deal with that, but here comes the dispersion bubble. The immortals are just peppering those stalkers, no problem. The force fields are really nice, sticking them in between there, so taking out some pylons. Basically, there's not really much Pasquale can do. He's got his own immortal coming out here. I don't know how effective that's going to be. It's a nice choice, but those, I'd like to see some more focus fire from Anthony here, but in the end he just had the superior force, which takes out that immortal, takes out another immortal, while taking out these reinforcements. Pasquale does not want to give up. He's got his own sentries now, placing a force field. A little too late there, I must say, as those sentries go down, and then he just leaves the game. So
yeah, inferior micro by Pasquale. Like, yeah, just case in point there at the end of the game. Why did he have his units on the ramp, allowing Anthony to get the concave here and just focus him down entirely? Why don't you pull your units up the ramp so that you can use your sentries to split off like Anthony was doing? And he just had the completely inferior micro, and I think that's why Anthony, now he has 2 nicknames, TWis and the Comeback Kid, I would say, would be appropriate.
Yeah, I'll go with that, except I kind of hate that one.
Fine. But it was a pretty exciting replay. Honestly, I thought Anthony was in dire straits there when Pasquale was rolling in, but he did just a great job. That micro made all the difference. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you've seen here, you can head on over to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/FTWBroadcasting. Click that little blue bar link there at the bottom of the heart. That'll bring you to our channel if you want to check out all of our casts. And also you can click in the middle of the heart to subscribe. Danny always likes that. He calls me every single time we get a subscriber. It gets really annoying. No, he doesn't actually do that. That's a lie. So thank you for watching this cast. We're going to release a new cast here soon. So if you have your own interesting material, Anthony sent us this one. Send us really cool replays. Send it to FTWBroadcasting@gmail.com. We'll check it out. We'll cast it for you. Thanks for watching.